Joan Baez is an American singer, songwriter, and activist who rose to prominence in the 1960s folk music movement. Her contributions to folk music and her powerful voice garnered her attention and admiration from fans around the globe. In this video, we'll take a reflective journey through Joan Baez's remarkable life and career, examining pivotal moments, the impact of her activism, and the artistic evolution that has shaped her present life. A folk rock icon. Joan Baez, born January 9, 1941 in Staten Island, grew up in a household influenced by her father's commitment to pacifism and education. Her family later moved to the Bay Area in California before settling in a Boston suburb in the late 50s. It was during this time that Joan's love for music began to flourish. In the early 60s, she emerged as a rising star in the folk music scene. At age 19, in 1960, she released her debut album, self-titled Joan Baez. The album featured traditional ballads sung in her pristine soprano voice, defying expectations and catapulting her into the spotlight. Baez quickly became an influential figure, inspiring a generation of musicians with her composed and commanding stage presence. Emmylou Harris, one such musician influenced by Joan, credits her as the reason she picked up the guitar and pursued a career in singing. While her early albums stayed true to the folk tradition, Joan soon embraced the burgeoning world of protest songs and contemporary folk music. During this time, she encountered Bob Dylan's music and immediately recognized his immense talent. Joan became a staunch supporter of Dylan's songs, using her platform to introduce his music to a broader audience. Her interpretations of Dylan's poetic lyrics and captivating melodies were transformative, breathing new life into his compositions and taking them to another level. Her relationship with Dylan extended beyond musical collaboration. They developed a romantic connection, and their union became a symbol of the folk music movement. Sharing stages and microphones, they exuded a powerful presence that captivated audiences. But as Dylan began to explore new musical territories, incorporating elements of rock music and moving away from protest songs, their paths diverged, ultimately leading to the end of their romantic relationship. Despite the changes in their personal lives, Joan continued to perform Dylan's songs on stage, infusing them with her unique vocal style. Her renditions of classics like Blowin' in the Wind and It Ain't Me, Babe resonated deeply with audiences, solidifying Dylan's status as a prominent songwriter while showcasing Baez's talent as an interpreter of his music. Her own musical career flourished. She went on to release a series of albums blending traditional ballads, protest songs, and covers of contemporary artists. Baez's music explored a wide range of topics, including civil rights, peace, and social justice. Her commitment to nonviolence and her willingness to use her platform to advocate for change made her a prominent figure in the anti-war and social justice movements of the 1960s. Despite her success, she faced challenges and moments of struggle in her career. In the 80s, she experienced a rough patch, grappling with personal issues and finding herself adrift without a record deal. But she persevered and gradually rebuilt her career, recording new albums that demonstrated her resilience and artistic growth. In 2019, Joan embarked on a farewell tour titled Fare Thee Well, performing in numerous concerts as a way to bid farewell to her loyal fans. The tour marked the end of an era in her musical journey, allowing her to reflect on the impact she has made throughout her 6-decade-long career. She released her final album, Whistle Down the Wind, in 2018, featuring covers of songs by renowned artists like Tom Waits and Richard Thompson. The album received critical acclaim and demonstrated Joan's continued relevance as an artist. Joan's regrets. One of Joan's biggest regrets is that she never got a proper apology from Dylan for the abrupt way he broke up with her in the mid-60s. He went on to marry another woman, Sarah Lowndes, without telling her. Naturally, this left Baez feeling hurt and betrayed by his coldness and indifference. Baez later said that she was, quote, crazy about him and that they were, quote, having a wonderful time before he suddenly changed. She also said she felt bad for him because he was so confused and didn't know what he wanted. Baez tried her best to remain friends with him, but their relationship was never the same. It took 44 years for Dylan to publicly express his remorse for how he treated Baez. In 2009, he said in an interview that he felt very bad about it and he was sorry to see their relationship end. But Baez never received a personal apology from him, and according to statements she's made in recent interviews, she's not even sure if she would accept it if an apology ever came. Another regret she has is that she didn't pursue more education and intellectual pursuits in her life. She dropped out of Boston University after a year to pursue her music career and never went back to school. She said she felt inadequate and ignorant compared to some of the people she met in her travels, like writers, poets, and philosophers. Because of this, she wished she had read more books, learned more languages, and studied more subjects. Despite these regrets, Baez has also expressed gratitude and satisfaction for her life and career. She said that she has been blessed with many opportunities, friendships, and achievements. She says she also has no regrets about her music or her message, which have inspired millions around the world. Baez Now. In a recent interview with The New Yorker in May of 2023, Joan Baez, now 82 years old, opened up about various aspects of her life. While she's mostly retired from music, she continues to engage in poignant and unpredictable artistic endeavors. One such endeavor is her collection of line drawings titled Am I Pretty When I Fly? The drawings, created by working upside down and sometimes using her non-dominant hand, are described as abstract, quivery, weird, inscrutable, pure, and hilarious. Her new book of drawings even surprised herself. And when talking to The New Yorker, she humorously acknowledged her lack of drawing skills. She shared that anyone can draw and emphasized the freedom she feels when drawing upside down, where the element of surprise is preserved. Her drawings can be found all over her house, on napkins, tablecloths, and stationery, reflecting her artistic spontaneity and the joy she finds in the creative process. The dedication to her book speaks to Baez's appreciation for humor and its impact on her life. In that interview, she fondly recalled the presence of Bobby Newworth, a folk singer and painter, during a difficult time in her life when she and her sister were struggling. According to Baez, Newworth's ability to make them laugh brought a refreshing renewal to their lives. Reflecting on her creative process, Baez discussed the importance of embracing imperfection and letting go of the pursuit of perfection. She shared how her artist friends have encouraged her to loosen up and how she sometimes discards the drawings that become too precise, as embracing imperfections breathes life into the artwork. The interview also touched on Baez's experience with panic attacks and the importance of seeking therapy and support. Joan candidly revealed she used to live from one panic attack to another, feeling alone in her struggles. She expressed her deep love for nature and animals, which is evident in her drawings as well. She described her home in Woodstock, California, surrounded by oak trees, in glowing terms, and shared her enchantment with birds and the natural world. In this candid interview, Joan revealed herself to not only be an influential artist and activist, but a person of humor, resilience, and profound introspection. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite Joan Baez song? And did you know that she had a romantic relationship with Bob Dylan in the 60s? Let us know in the comments section below.